Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to Riverview, where Al here is just finishing off field number 7, and the other Al is over here finishing off field 36. So that's awesome. We should be getting this back any minute now, and then we can move on to August. That's the plan, anyway. Here we are, 99%. Got a feeling if I don't tell them not to, yeah, they'll keep going. So I'm gonna cancel the U. That's perfect. And I keep pressing the wrong button on my controller. There we go. We will collect this contract in, which is another big chunk of money for us, and head back to the map where we can set destination for you. Oh my goodness, it doesn't like moving around the map with the keyboard much. There we go. So they're going to drive themselves home now. Let's go check out this one. Still a little bit left to do on here. We got last couple of lines and the headlands, and then yeah, then we'll be good to move forward into August, which will be excellent. See how much wood we've managed to generate from the trees we took down last time. We've run out of fertilizer again. I'm pleased that they stopped now. I don't think they used to do that. I think if they ran out of fertilizer but they still had seeds, they would just continue and you wouldn't get some of the ground fertilized. The question is, can I actually refill on the fly with one of these? There we go. We will soon find out. That should be high enough to get over the back of the machine anyway. And we'll see if it'll actually go in. I think it will. Should be fine. But yeah, we do want this to be... Really? Did that work? Yes, it does work. Awesome. Do I have to... There we are. That's where we need to be. Awesome. Right. Hopefully they'll continue now, right? Oh, no, they've quit. They left. How much is in there now? That should be enough. Oh, this one's stopped as well. Why are you just sat there using up my money? Brilliant. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate it. This machine needs some fuel, and I figure rather than using the fuel tank, seeing as I'm at the station, well, it doesn't need it, but seeing as I'm passing the station anyway, I might as well fill it up, because that way what's in the tanker will last longer. Just makes sense to me, really. We're doing quite well for daylight because it's 10 to 6. It is summer, so it would be light until even 10 o'clock. It'd still be fairly light, I suppose, at this time of year. It's about the same time as we're at now, so that's good. Right, I guess there's no point in taking this back up there, so let's pop it here, just behind the fuel. I suppose I can... Trouble is, loading up this area with stuff means that I'm going to not be able to put down another shed when I want to, which may be pretty soon, to be fair. Oh, I need to move the other tractor out of the way, don't I? Because it's going to block... Oh, let's go forwards. It's going to block the headland there. That's cool. Yeah, so this field is virtually done now, just the headlands, and then it'll be ready. Let's stop here. I like how I'm leaving the arm up in the air. Let's put it down for safety, shall we? Awesome. Oh, I didn't mean to take it off. There we go. Cool. Okay, we'll wait for this field to be done, and then we will move on to August. You know what? I've been thinking, if I'm going to do 2 fields and 2 fields of one thing and another thing, there's really no point in not taking out this border, is there? I mean, if I've got to do 2 fields of the same thing anyway, then that really does seem a bit pointless. So let's jump into the big John Deere. Let's get it done, shall we? I'm so back and forward on every idea I ever think of. It's I've mentioned it before, but it's just a part of anxiety and mental health stuff, is that you're never sure of yourself, and you just keep changing your mind all the time, and it's like it's a life and death option, you know, and it really isn't. Like, nothing matters. It's a video game, so it's not going to cause me any problems at all if I do one thing or the other, like, or at least not in any meaningful way. There we go. Tuck that back there, and then hopefully I've got enough room to get in and grab this one. Yes, there we go. Nice. So I need to press Y so that I am now able to create fields. This is going to cause a problem, isn't it, for the AI now? Let's unfold. Oof. Blimey, can I actually do this in one stretch? That'd be immense if I can. Look at that. Bang on. Oh, they've run out of fertilizer again. That's a shame. Right, let's get this torn up, and then I can pick up the stones. Oh, look, there's a bit of wood. I missed a branch. How about that? Oh, whoa. This works backwards and forwards, thankfully, so I can just reverse and grab that. I wonder, shall I go up there as well? It makes sense, doesn't it? There we are. Can I... I don't think I'm allowed to... plow with this, right? No, this is what I was talking about in one of the previous episodes. Some tools you can use the narrow bit if it's folded up, but this one it doesn't allow me to. So have I got the mod for create fields with thingy on? Oh, that's wide as well, so that's hardly going to be worth it. Alright, well, maybe I'll just widen this whole thing then. I've only put down a bit of oilseed and fertilizer, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go here. And drop that down. Oh. Maybe I'll tidy it up with the paint tool afterwards. But yeah, it does need to come in a little, doesn't it? Because otherwise we're not going to have very good access on that path. In log, there we go. Yeah, I am going to get rid of a little of what I've already done, but I think that's fine. I'm not fussed about that. Just get the tiniest little grass borders there. Up to here. I'd love to make that corner diagonal or round. Raise it up. There we go. Turn off create fields. And there we are. That's that sorted now. So I'm going to need to put some more fertilizer into the seeder. And then it's going to hopefully sort itself out after that. Let's jump into the front loader. There it is. Got to chase off up the other end to get more seed and then back down here with it. That's the reality of farms though, isn't it? Farmers are doing that all the time, having to drive back and forth between places. It's all good though. And then yeah, we need to extend the day slightly. Oh man, I thought we were done, but we're not done. I've just made it even longer now. Made the day longer. 7:20 already. But we do need to get this done today, realistically. Right, let's grab you. There we are. Lift you up. Nice and high. And get this back down to the cedar. It is starting to get dark now. I can feel the light disappearing. There we go. As much as that in as we'll go. Hopefully it'll take it all. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Alright, well we can bring this over here. We'll jump back in and tell it to go again. And we'll see if it works out that that it needs to do the rest of the field, because the field is now a bigger size. So that would be interesting to see if it does that, or if we need to do that ourselves. Also realised that I've now put stones down, so I should get the stone picker and grab those quickly while I'm able to. Because oof, there goes the light. The sun's gone down. We're on borrowed time now. We've used all of this day. Normally I would there we go. Normally I would slow the time down so we had enough time, but for some reason I didn't feel like it's there. I thought, you know what, let's just do it properly, shall we? Right, drop that down, turn it on, and here we go. Get as much of this as we can. I think some of it's already now been seeded over, so it's not going to allow us. AI worker has completed their task. Well, they haven't. They think they have, but they haven't. Drifted a bit further across than I needed to there. Cool, look at all this. Will it actually pick up stuff off the seeds? I don't think it will. No, it won't, sadly. I can get a lot of this, though. We'll have to get the rest next year when we redo the field. There we are. Pick that up. And then we'll do a run from here. Yeah, sadly some of those stones are not recoverable. It's actually pretty surprising how much stone has been generated by that. Because yeah, we're at 5% from being empty on this tiny little bit, which is not insignificant. There we go. And then we'll back up and grab this row here. I would have thought there's some there that I really would have thought we would have got, but apparently not. Apparently not. I should have done this before letting the seeder go. I should have stopped it and done this and then restarted it again. But we are going to have to do seeding as well, unfortunately. That's that bit done. I guess we might as well chuck these into the machine. And then I guess we ought to empty the, or at least take some out. We won't be able to empty it, but right bumper and Y to fill that one up. There's so much in there that we won't be able to completely remove it. Oof. Come on. There we are. Completely empty here, but we can at least make some more space so it can generate some more. Because I suspect right now it will be full. In fact, I don't know why I'm moving this one. I can just jump into here and then head down the other end. Get all the lights on. Drop that down. Turn it on. And it's missed a line there, look. That's weird. I wonder why that is. Back up. There might be more than a seeder's width here. Oh my word. Oh no, he might be alright. He might be alright. It's pretty much dead on, that. For this one at least. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't completely cover it. Because it's just an application of fertiliser. Actually, it's both, isn't it? But it's on such a tiny portion of the field, you probably won't even notice it when it comes time to harvest. Like the difference in yield is going to be so negligible. I did just realise that since I'm planning to put barley in 2 of these fields, I actually don't need to do it yet. I have to wait another month. So I could have used these fields instead of the top 2 and not done all of this. Ah, that's why it didn't do that bit. It's because it is planted. It just doesn't have the brown texture on for one reason or another. That confused me. Now I get it. And there we are. That's the seeding done. Thank goodness. We'll take it back up. Oops. Climbing over the logs. Take it back up this end of the field. I think we'll just park it here for now. This will be okay. I'm going to jump into the dragon. Come on, where are you, dragon? I must have been through it already. There we go. Yeah, I must have gone past that one. And we'll fill it up with some lime so that the lime production has space to produce more. Might seem a little bit silly, but it'll be alright. Start filling. Yeah, lime's the only thing that's in there. There we go. 7,500 litres that is no longer in the thing, so that will be able to continue working. And now that what we've been trying to do this whole episode, this is supposed to be the start of this episode, we can actually go into August. So here we go. There we are. So we've spent 700 or 800 quid there on our daily outgoings, but that's cool. With any luck, we should have some wood. Yes, we do. We do indeed. So we'll move this out of the trigger and put it down here. Don't know if another one's going to pop out. Shouldn't be too long before another one does. There is quite a slow production though, that one. This one, I think we've got time. We don't necessarily need to clear it, but I will anyway. We'll just shove these back here out of the way, and then a whole new set is able to spawn if necessary. So what wood we got in there now? Still got 45,000 litres of wood. Awesome. So there is a wood beam to spawn, because there's 1.2 thousand, and wood chips. We got loads of wood chips. 3,500 litres of wood chips, so that's good. Awesome. Yeah, there it is. It just took its time coming. There we are. So we got quite a lot of stuff to sell now, which is awesome if it's a good time to do it. Let's check out time saving stock check and see what is good to sell. Lime. We don't need to sell our lime though. Long planks. Those are good to go. So wood beams as well. Planks aren't amazing, but they're not far off, to be fair. So we could just sell all of that, to be honest, if we wanted to. So we might do that. Let's grab this tractor as it's the nearest. Jump onto the trailer. There we go. And then we'll grab everything off of here if we can. Are we close enough? Yeah, we are. Nice. That's a good little load there. And then we can grab the other one off of here. Nice. And yeah, it's a good time to be selling this stuff. So what we can do actually, we're ready to plant canola now. So I'll get this tractor onto the cultivator, which is blocked in by another tractor. Of course it is. This is what happens, guys, when you don't put your things away. You just end up annoying yourself. Here we go. Around the corner. Actually, we could leave this in front of the dragon, couldn't we? To be honest, it'll be in the way if I do that. It'll definitely be in the way. There we go. We'll leave it there. And now we've got room to grab the whatchamacallit, the doodad. And then while we're off delivering, this field can be being processed, which is exactly what we need. Superb. Right. Get on with it. Back to the red one. Here it is. Are they going? Yep, they're going. Cool. So back into here. What's the most valuable thing? Price. So 6 grand for planks long, 4 grand. So it's these. So we'll tag them at the harbour. Alright, so we've got to go south for that. I think it's going to be quicker to go across the bridge and down. In fact, it definitely is, because that's not too windy a road. Whereas if I go, south from my farm, the road just winds around the fields, which is a little bit of a pain. Let's get our beacons on. There we go. Looking good. Might have to go in the cab actually, so I can see where we're going. I do like driving around this map. It is very nice, other than the trees being too close to the road so you can't see. I mean, it looks great if you don't, if you're not bothered about visibility, then it looks awesome. It looks very natural, and of course in real life you wouldn't have the option of third person view, so that's why it looks good, is because it's realistic, but it can be a bit of a pain when you're driving around in third person. We don't have super wide streets like in larger countries, sadly. I say sadly, it's got a charm to it, the fact that it doesn't. But it's not very practical. Here we are at the harbour. We are dropping off over here. This one, is it? Is that right? It seems right. I'm not seeing the icon anymore. Do I have to... Oh man, this trailer's not good for selling stuff. I need to lift it up a bit. There we go. They're too low to be recognised in the trigger. Go on. No, higher. Are you... No, does it not want those? Why are these guys not selling? Game? Okay, well apparently we can't sell these guys. I don't know why when the others sold. Is the that full for some reason? Shouldn't be. That's really weird. Ah, it's further forward than it looks. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to not fasten the straps again, and maybe that little bit of wood will have fallen off by the time we get home. Although actually, oh, I thought I had to go around there. I have to go through there, don't I? Yeah. Although actually, saying that, oh, it's gone already. Never mind. We'll leave it in there then. I was going to say I should really strap it and let it go into the sawmill on the way back, just so that it's not untidy on the map. But never mind. The other thing we ought to do now that we're in August is check the sale at the store, and I should do that before I turn down the bridge. Let's pull over here and have a quick check in the store, see what's on sale today. Oh, look at that, John Deere 9R. Though I've heard those aren't as good as they're cracked up to be, but for half price you wouldn't really complain, would you? Up to 691 horsepower, crikey. But yeah, it's all a bit out of our reach, so it's not something that we can worry about today. And look, we got more wood now that I'm back here. That's typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. I guess we could sell that. Man, let's jump out for a minute anyway and see how the cultivation is going. That's going beautifully. So in theory, if we walk across here, this should say 50% fertilised, which it does. And this one should be 100. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Lovely. I would have followed it round, but it's doing the middle first, which is a little bit annoying. So I think I'll wait for it to be done before I set the cedar off, doing what would it be next? Well, canola I think we're going to put in this one, and then barley up in those two. But we do have some money now. So, the question is, does it need lime? Yes, it needs lime. So we could probably do that actually. I don't think it'll let it apply to this, sadly. So we'll have to wait until the whole thing's done before we can spread the lime. So this has got 6,000 litres still, 6,800 litres in it. So we'll let that run out. I'm tempted to just set this one to sell, but you do lose quite a lot of money that way. So I'm going to leave it for now. We'll let it run out and then we'll sell it. Yeah, and then we'll rely just on that one. That'll be much more much more profitable for us. For now, though, I think I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Join me next time when this field hopefully will be ready to be limed and seeded. And yeah, we'll have a jolly old time doing that. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like and a comment, and that will help me out massively. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!